good morning, and welcome to Afrifama Poultry. Now, the biggest question I know you're wondering is, how did we get here? Now, to answer you, I'll take you back to our last vlog whereby we had a challenge to rear 550 birds. Yes. Now, it's no longer a dream, but actually it's a reality because this morning we are going to kickstart the process of rearing 550 birds. The first check before you bring in your chicks is to ensure that your brooder it's all set up. Now, in this particular setup, how the floor is covered, we've also introduced the source of heat as well to ensure that our birds will be comfortable. Because remember, you need to provide optimum temperature as it is provided by their own mothers. So we can now proceed to the next because this is check. Now, after checking the energy source, the next thing is to introduce water so that you want to ensure by the moment you're putting in your bird, the water is there. So what the bird can now be able to see is, well, to see the water and of course to go and access it. And obviously once that is done, let's introduce our birds. And as you can see, they are all lined up across the wall. And others, well, are now going to quench their thirst. And also notice, we have not even yet placed our feet. Now, this is on purpose. It's not that we forgot, no. So what we do here at the farm, we usually administer water which is rich in glucose, which is, of course, you understand, it's rich in energy. So we usually include chickstart, we also include egosin, and of course lastly we also include liquid paraffin. This being the fact that it's the first day when our birds are actually getting something in their digestive system for the first time. Look at that. It's so beautiful. I mean, they are all lined across the drinkers. And my goodness, every time I do brooding, I think I always fall in love with the chicks again and again because look at how adorable they are. So what we'll do is in the next 2 hours, we'll make sure that all our chicks are actually getting the water. And look at that process. They all seem lost. They all seem new. Just like any newborn baby. No disrespect to the human race, of course. But it's just adorable. So as you can be able to see, our room temperature is right. We have G-cores all spread across the brooder. This is to ensure that there is enough warmth. And remember, if you don't provide this in the first day of life, then you're going to have a problem. And why is that? Because, well, eventually you need your broilers to mature as fast as they can. And to be able to do that, rule number 1 is temperature. That is the key. Look at that. Look how adorable it is. It has been 2 hours and we feel like every bird have had their sip of water, which to ensure their digestive system are all open and they are okay, they have their energy. It's now the time to introduce the feeds. Yes, and for this particular day, we'll be using the starter crumbs. And of course, you know why, right? I think I was able to explain this in my previous vlog. And as you can see, straight away, the birds start feeding. And the rule of thumb is ensure that you have spread your feeds across the room. This is to ensure that wherever the birds are, they can access the feeds. And as you can also observe closely, we have feeds as well as water nearby. It means like within the 2 feeds, you have feeds. Within the next 2 feet, you have water. This ensures that your birds are able to concentrate on that one thing. That is feeding, drinking, and resting. Because remember again, you have the heat source, which is adequate. So as usual, I'll be assisted by the farm manager, which is, well, he has been such a great resource to me. And of course, I always give the credit where it's due. Look how beautiful that is. And again, look how clean that setup is. Wow. It's just beautiful, isn't it? And other than just ensuring that the feeds are on the trough, we also tend to spread them across our gunias, because this is just the first few days of life, to ensure that the birds, which, well, they are not accessing it from the trough, they are also accessing it from wherever they are. And this works magic. It's like the bait carrot, you know, you want to catch something, so leave some few crumbs drilled on the bed and they will be able to follow. And that is what our chicks are doing right there. Amazing, right? And also something else to note is we have actually alternated our source of heat. The small geckos, which are made of clay, as well as the big geckos, which are made of metallic. And I know most of you are wondering, why is this the case? So in my experience of brooding for the last 1 year, I've noticed that both of them can be very resourceful, and also they also have their different cons. This ensures that the energy is there when it's needed. What do I mean? For example, for the clay one, it tends to keep the charcoal burning for a longer time, while the metallic one is more of the fast and rapid. So if you need the room to be heated a little bit faster, then you know where to go. But then if you need this to be done for a longer time, then again, you need where to go and what to use. Look at that. And today I just decided to do something different. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. I decided what's more important, it's more of you seeing the whole process, seeing the birds, you know, seeing the process. Look at those ones, they are all quenching their thirst. Isn't that beautiful? What an angle, see? And believe me when I say this, it's very early in the morning, but here I am, vaccinated and madly in love again. Who would have thought so? And of course, our room is well lit up. You can be able to see from different bulbs spread across the room. And obviously, this is it's necessary. One of the viewers actually commented that, hey, you need to ensure that your room is well lit, and thank you. And as mentioned here, I'm always learning as much as I'm sharing, so don't hesitate to say, hey Hill, I think you're doing something which is not okay here, and trust me, I'm gonna listen to that if indeed is a good advice. So I'm always looking forward to share more insight, and can't wait to share the whole process with you guys. Now, we are coming close to the end of the vlog, so today was more of sharing what's going on at the farm, what we are doing, and the birds are here. But also remember, there is a longer journey ahead, because for the next 30 days we'd want to see we are able to produce mature birds and great birds and provide the market what they need. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I can promise you I'm going to share with you this journey along the way, and I believe we will learn together and you're gonna love it as well. So I'm also changing the way I do my content. Let me know how you think. Which one do you prefer more? Do you like the up close ones, or do you just prefer, well, the longer, wider views? Well, we can always learn to improve, because I believe this is a learning process as well. So it's a goodbye for me, and can't wait to share the next vlog. Bye.